I'm still in Japan right now, right? And the new Divine Z set has just come out. And I'm going to answer the age-old question, is it worth it to buy cases to get a playset, right? Because might as well do it while I'm here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to buy a case of the new Divine Z set. This is set 1, so it's going to be a big set. And then I'm going to try and Kaitori it. So if you know what that means, I'm going to try and go to the store and then sell all my extras in high rarities and see how much you get back.
It's worth it, believe me.
So just a breakdown on what I'm trying to do. I was able to get a case from Shaka Shaka for 90,000 yen, tax included. They had a special going on, so this is a good deal. Normally, I wanted to buy a playset of the entire Divine Z or Divine's first booster pack because I wanted to play around with it and test around with that. But just buying like individually all the like the nation splits and all that would have costed around like 70 to 80k depending where you get it from. They weren't really selling full playsets then, so I'd have to wait for after the set got released in order to do that. But being able to buy an entire case for 90k seemed like a pretty good deal. And let me kind of test out the Japanese system where you like, you know, you buy a case, then you sell off the extras and see how much you get back. Because the Kaitori system, everyone always goes, why would I bother selling cards to a shop? Why do I not just sell it on eBay or, you know, just to other people individually and just get more money? This is a way to try and test that out and try and get some cool cards. What I'm going to do, I'm going to buy a case, keep a playset for myself, and basically sell everything else back to the store. Got the case. It's pretty fat. 20 boxes. Gonna take it to someone's house and open it.
Media case.
Yeah. Oh. Hell yeah. Oh!
Oh!
my god!
No, secret.
Oh, it's really
secret Rezael.
Yo! Congrats!
Foiling is really good. Holy.
Yeah, foiling for a JP is just really good.
I really like that they kind of brought back the Zeroth style for these. Like,
go over here. Oh, I think we got something. I think it might be Chris Rain.
Oh. It
What
looks twirly, yeah.
Oh, it's another Chris
I
Rain.
hope it's a cycler.
I want a cycler.
Slow reveal. Oh! It's cycler! Oh! Damn! Busted case. Cycler.
I want another cycler. Give me another cycler, boy.
Can you pay for dinner, bro?
Maybe.
Shit.
But Domino's is very expensive here.
No, I have coupons. You might get a, like, Blitz PG.
Oh, I think of the next FFR.
Oh.
And it's a grade 2.
Oh, cycler.
But I think it's Dark States. It's got the green, right?
Oh, but that's a good FFR too. Shit, nice. Damn.
Oh, yeah! So it's the next day. I sold all my cards. If you saw the card opening yesterday, I think it was pretty cracked. So I'm just waiting for DF right now. And we'll probably find a place to offload all these cards for the Kaitori and see how much I get back. Wow, bro.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Alright, I just got out of the car shop. Took a while, but they finished ranking up all the cards and got a surprising amount of money.
Yep.
So, whoa!
56k and a half.
It's crazy. Yeah, and that's not including
because you kept playsets of everything.
Yes,
and they
I
gave
also
back a lot of FRs.
Yeah, I gave you 2 of the 2 Izzerfields as well.
Yeah,
and they were going
for
they were like 1.8 or something. So
yeah,
that's even more. So
yeah.
Overall, I think what do you think? Is buying a case worth it?
For this set, very much
Probably
so.
Yes, especially if you pull really good. If you
Even
don't,
especially if you sell your stuff day 1, because keep in mind you sell day 3, so it's
yeah,
like,
oh yeah, that's pretty big. Those Vargas would have made more money back.
Yeah, this actually would have probably been like potentially 70k. Pretty nuts.
Yeah. All right, cool. Thanks, Chris, for hanging out and getting my money back. And I'll go home. All right. So just to kind of wrap it up, 56,500 yen around that for my Kaitori session, but also I sold some cards to different fight, and that was around 3,600, which brings it just to around over 60k, right? 60k yen for my Kaitori, which is really good. I actually didn't expect I'd get back this much, because this also means my play set for the whole set 1 was just under 30,000 yen, which is great. When you compare it to all the nation split prices, this was an incredibly good price, incredibly worth it. If you, like, just right now, like a Dragon Empire split or a deck for Vaga, which basically just takes all the Dragon Empire cards from this set, is already going for like 30k yen. So just putting that into perspective. So really, really good price. And then the crazy part is because I actually did this Kaitori 3 days after release. On like if I did this day one, different fights that I get around like 70,000 back, which is pretty much true because Vargas were selling for like 3,000 yen on day one, but right now when I was doing the Kaitori, they dropped to like 1,100 or even 900 yen at some places. So the buy price for the Varga would have dropped considerably, right? So like I think buy price for Varga Triple R was around 600 yen, but then on day one it would have been like 2,500. So if I got those prices, and even my Razel like secret, it would have been way higher. I would probably might have gotten like 70, 75k back, which would have made this like playset incredibly cheap. But alas, like I was away on those days, so I couldn't do it. So that kind of brings me back to the question: is it worth it to buy a case? Is it practical? Right? Was Toya correct? And yeah, he was kind of correct, only for certain booster packs though, certain sets. Right? If you look at the anime, he got set 4. Set 4 was an incredibly good set. You would have gotten your money back there. Divine Z set 1, you definitely will probably get your money back. Even in English as well, if you buy a case for English, I think you definitely will. It's definitely worth it. The secret rares are really strong. Of course, my cracks are really, really good. My FFRs are really good, but one of the big things as well is silver rares are in this set, which makes some of the, when you hit the correct silver rares, right? If you get something like a Chris Rain silver rare, for example, or Varga silver rare, which I did get as well, really nice prices. Really, the store will pay good money for that. Yeah, silver rare does make a huge difference, and is one of the reasons why this booster set for set 1 is actually really good. The new Divine Z set is definitely well worth it. So give that a try. I think it's great, and just hopefully your cracks are good. Right. So that's it from me. Again, if you wanted to see the cracking session, then you can take a look at the video. We talked about a lot of stuff. It was pretty crazy. So go check that video out, right? That's it from me. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you buy cases or not, is it practical? Is Toya right? Or is he an idiot? See ya.
It's worth it, believe me. 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 It's worth it, believe me.